Hello. After as always, and I'm just getting everything set up right now. Alright, so this is 5 minutes early. It'll be alright though. I want to do a little talking about this game we're going to be playing today. Hang on. Hang on. Ah. 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 That's down. That's up. That's up all the way, right? That's up all the way. I wanted to lean back a little bit so I could. Anyways, full disclosure, I've played this already. Um, I have not beaten it. I've gotten about halfway past the Yellow and King quest. I kind of like how this incorporates a lot of like the mythos of the Lovecraft verse or the Azathoth verse, whatever you want to call it. I subscribe to the Lovecraftian verse because I personally like H.P. Lovecraft's work. Personally, I like the way he writes. The very nondescript but descript at the same time wording he uses. The undulation of things. I like to describe things like that myself using a lot of adjectives and certain wordings to describe things. This is loosely based on the works by H.P. Lovecraft. Specifically, the main work is the Shadow Over Innsmouth. There are a lot of other things that are tied into this, but the main city, I do believe, is called Innsmouth. This is the main citizens are like the Innsmouthers and the hairy people. I call them the hairy people, but they're more ape-like, I guess you can say, because of some hellacious rumors surrounding their family's descendancy. This does have aspects of like the Yellow and King and Cthulhu himself in it, and the Leviathan and Dagon. It covers a lot of H.P. Lovecraft work, but specifically, it's around the city of Innsmouth. So the main work I like to think that it pulls from is the Shadow Over Innsmouth. If anyone is my friend on PlayStation and can see my PlayStation profile, you guys will notice that my header, like the top of my profile, is actually a screenshot from this game. It is from a boss fight, actually, from this game. I love the concept of this game. This is kind of like the Call of Cthulhu game. The difference between this one and the Call of Cthulhu game is this is a third-person horror shooter. So it falls kind of into that Resident Evil almost vibe, but Lovecraftian eldritch horrors are your enemies instead of zombies. And guess what? Your character is the only one that can see these motherfuckers. Unless someone is being attacked by them. Because you can be in an area fighting monsters and go out of, like, say you're in a building fighting monsters, go out into the street, and instantly cops are like, hey, stop shooting your gun out and random, like, at random things. There's nothing there. Stop shooting your gun. And you're like, there's a big fucking monster there. What do you mean? We'll get into the madness, don't worry. We'll be starting fresh. Don't pay attention to the continue or the load sign being lit up. Like I said, I've played this. I made about halfway through. But I'm confident enough that we are going to have a hell of an experience because there's a lot of shit I have not done in this game. I'm too scared to.
Well, the other good thing about this game is there's multiple different routes you can take and multiple different...
Yeah, there's multiple different paths. This kind of follows kind of like how the Call of Cthulhu did, where there are multiple choices for like all of the ways you can do the missions. There are right ways and there are bad ways. We are just gonna freeball this shit. Mod, your messages are duplicating. The only thing I can think of is why it duplicates your guys' messages is because it sends one on YouTube and then it sends one inside of like the PlayStation Live app. Even though it says that all comments and chats will be pushed directly to the YouTube, I've been on the PlayStation app actually looking at other people playing on PlayStation Live. And their chats show up twice too. I need a drink. Shit, I am not prepared, people. It's the proper hydration for live streams. You should always make sure you're properly hydrated. But we're not properly medicated. So we're going to continue to do that until 20 after. Normally we start stream at 15 after, but we're going to do 20 minutes in. Maybe 25. Give me a little extra time. But I mean, I can get it started. Let's get it started at least. I can medicate while it's starting. Sorry guys, I'm not reading that. If you want to read it, go ahead and read it out loud. Pause the live stream and come catch back up when you can.
She would have kept eating her mac and cheese too if I didn't fucking stop her, but... She would try to eat that whole thing.
Boop for good luck. Good luck, boop for stream. Good luck, boop for stream. He wasn't gonna let me get the good luck boop. He was acting like, nah, don't boop me. I gotta have the boopage for before stream. I don't understand why. Why do you boop my nose? Because you're so adorable and it's just so small and so round. Just like a little button. Ooh. Stop fucking looking at me! Boop. I hope that was just as funny in stream. Like, for, like, sound-wise. Cause like, oh.
We just don't like that.
Yeah. It's like, when you go chasing down something, and you can hear people doing, like, when you watch a video, and it's like, you can clearly hear them step away from the mic, and still yell. This isn't Thomas Reed. Or Reed. Or Pierce. Fuck! I can't remember what his name is. That's not him, though. Maybe it is him. But, like, when he looked in the mirror, it didn't look the same. Do it. Do it. Yeah. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Delicioso. I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map. Backpack, 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 backpack. Do whatever you can, do. Backpack, 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 backpack. We got a meme on him. You guys know that? You guys know how it is? BM11.
Hope I never have to use it, but something tells me I will.
I don't remember what, I don't think this, actually sets itself to a level.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Oh, Oakmount. Excuse me, this is Oakmount, not fucking Innsmouth. The Oakmount is, like, right down the road from, Innsmouth, though. It for sure is, part of the Innsmouth. So, I guess this maybe isn't, part of that. This is like a culmination of his works, basically. I don't think necessarily it follows one particular story. I think it has like a collaboration of.
At last, Mr. Charles.
Sorry,
Reed.
shut up.
What a pleasure to finally meet you in the
Carl!
flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Fucking Chuck.
Johannes van der Berg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I
I'm
didn't
just with
expect you to
Reed
meet
on
so
that one.
early.
Please call me Johannes.
I didn't read the letters, so I
But
don't.
where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont.
4 damn,
Alas,
babe.
now is not its finest hour.
Mod's blowing
Though
up
it
chat.
is its most important.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
Reaching Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
That's an eye-catching suit.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. Mere flood is no excuse for one to abandon
5?
good style.
I take it you're a big fan of yellow.
Well, I have a particular weakness for it. Call it a personal quirk.
Mod apologizes for the dupe
Tell me about this
messages.
flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks. Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
They're still there. Duping it?
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
You guys will see.
Can you tell me a little about Mr. Throgmorton?
A remarkable creature, scion of a robust bloodline, a philanthropist, a scholar, and the patron of the famous Oakmont University. A man of great ambitions and even greater ego. Do not make him wait.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
Other places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper, places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular, its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
Well, that's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
I really don't want to talk to him again. But it says we can.
We'll meet again, Mr. Reed.
Okay. Ugh. So soupy. So soupy here. Ugh. This is like, the Red Death. SCP, what is that? SCP-901?
I don't care about your petty excuses.
I don't
No one
remember.
leaves the port until my son is found, and that is final.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
Y'all see what I'm talking about, right? This is Robert Throgmorton. Alright. Y'all see what he looks like, right? He's kind of apey.
If I may ask...
6'10", the flesh that hates, right?
Why do you care?
No,
What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding
I'm
Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This
I'm
useless
thinking of
fool
the
says he
one
found
that
Albert
turns
washed
all
ashore
everything
in a
into
lifeboat.
flesh.
Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish
That's
in some
6'10"?
other language.
Yeah, it's
But
the
he
flesh that
tried to
hates.
fight him.
And you
Yeah,
don't believe
the Red Death.
Complete
Technically,
malarkey.
it's
I
the
know
flesh
my
that
Albert.
hates.
I raised him
The Red
strong
Death.
and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damned city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just... refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
I'm asking him, chat.
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no
Everybody
man
left.
measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father united with a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem.
She's out there yelling.
Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera. You have a point, newcomer.
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see. Thank you. I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to their house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
There's a lot of talking in this game. There's a lot of talking and questions to be asked, so I might get quiet once in a while.
Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. We're standing right in front of it.
You mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find it there.
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
Yeah. Okay, so the beach is gonna be down here. This is gonna be the boat.
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania?
Whoa.
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
Ugh. Okay, so that's all the evidence from there. Now we run back over here. Ah, damn it. Okay, so let's talk to this guy. I do believe this is the fisherman.
I've said everything I know. I've said everything I know.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer. And keep your hands where I can see them.
Alright, let's go turn this flashlight on. Loot everything that they have possible.
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for. The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for. Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
Huh. Interesting. Oh, hi.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this. I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Yeah, he was. Oh, it's not. Of course we don't have any psych stuff.
Five cards short of a full house. I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
Grena, Nehri, Grena, Gebheil, Nugulina,
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work. So, that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
Yep, that's what an Innsmouther looks like. Okay.
Choo choo. Ahem. Choo choo. Ahem.
He likes trains. He likes trains. I like trains.
Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis. We were here. This is our house. Barry was outside on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... Okay. My head began to burst. And he woke up. And...
Okay.
After that, I don't remember a thing. Just... dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me...
That sounds familiar. Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will. Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was at or starve.
Who is this K you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. K is our lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know. Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. K be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea what Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. May have mercy on his soul.
I'll leave you to it. Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, Detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or, did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
Alright, guys. We're gonna hop in here, because this is the next step. This is what we do.
What's happening?
Take this, ape face. Yeah, run!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
This is really easy.
What?
Take this, ape face. Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled. There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
Man, I missed it. I go upstairs. Back upstairs, back upstairs. Alright, we gotta go to the Mind Palace real quick. Well, first we're gonna look at this. And now we're gonna go. Alright. Alright. Shit. Ah, fuck. There we go.
So the fishermen pursued Albert, even let off a few shots. Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong. There's something in the pocket.
Ooh.
The blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far.
They tell you in this game that you should probably, if you encounter a bad guy, you should probably run. I don't do that. I kill it. Everything dies. Hello? Can I crouch? Yeah, I can. Okay, here we go. Sneaky, sneaky. Okay. Gotta bang bang that padlock. Oh, yep. Yep, nope. Oh yeah, we have a shovel. I forgot about that.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate. One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Hell yeah, take some coffee. Stream, we take some coffee, we take some coffee. Hell yeah, we take some coffee. I could make more than that though.
Yeah. You want me to just use all
No. No, because I want some cool drinkage for after. Or in between. You know, I gotta have something to wet the whistle too. Coffee dries the whistle out. You gotta have something to wet the whistle with. Yeah, yeah, I love you. Alright. Alright. Lewis may be at the bar. Okay. Let's go get this punk ass bitch. Who's my one bullet? Oh yeah, I forgot you can actually make stuff. I feel like I'm missing something over here though. Key evidence collected. Key evidence collected. What? Basically, it's telling me I didn't grab everything from the ship over here. I thought I looked at everything. Oh, okay. I totally forgot pictures were a thing in this game because he's a private eye, you know. Wow. Well, we're not gonna. We're just gonna pick up the pace a little bit. There's still more evidence in here I need to pick up. Okay.
Seems
Aha.
like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
I had to get it before we moved on. I like to see all those green. I like to see all the green. We don't do yellow here. No stone unturned. Oh shit, we're coming up on the 1 hour mark, people. It's gonna be break time. Yeah, I gotta grab a sip of water. Okay, well, it was a little bit more than a sip.
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
Ugh, I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
Come closer, troubled soul. Let me tell you what your future holds.
You're some kind of, fortune teller?
Yes, my dear, yes. Oh, it's so clear. Your path holds many surprises, newcomer.
Yay.
Really? Like what?
Not so fast, newcomer. I see many things. For a small fee, I'll tell you some of them.
All right, how much? $1?
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
Some other time. Maybe.
As you wish.
I ain't wasting that bullet.
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want? So you met a wild beast, newcomer.
Ammunition, yes. But
No
you
one
can
knows
craft
what they
more,
are,
but you get limited
but consider
crafting
yourself
materials.
lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over, and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Rock. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
So?
He's upstairs. Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with him, once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, knock it off!
Who are you? What are you doing?
Charles Reed, private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist. After is that darn warehouse, and me covered in blood.
Uh-oh.
I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
What kind of... why do you... your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you? Want to spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouthers' bodies were blessed by the sea. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine.
The Blackwood Grand family.
So we had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs.
Blackwoods are
always
descendants of
setting
Blackmarsh, I
people
do
against
believe.
us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
You just called me a newcomer like 9 times, bro.
Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And
the Marsh
yes,
family.
The Throgmortons.
Right. Those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
What do you guys think? You won't tell him? I'll think about it.
Is he saying he doesn't want you to arrest him even though he killed somebody?
That's the skinny of it, I guess you could say. I think Throckmorton's gonna do more than arrest his ass. I don't think he's gonna. I think he's gonna go in a pine box and then in the ground. I think they're gonna unalive him, make his subscription to life end. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna cancel that payment, that renewing payment. Auto enroll my ass. I won't tell him. How about that?
Everyone seems to agree there's been an outbreak of madness around these parts. I'm inclined to believe you fell victim to it too. Plus, that seems heartless to tear apart a family after what you've been through already.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Reed.
I think that bites me in the ass.
The port's still closed. What will you do?
Hide here, I guess. Don't have a choice. The streets are flooded with police.
I'll make something up to tell Throckmorton. Leave as soon as you can.
Thank you again, sir. I won't forget this.
Oh no. That's the ending I went with, guys. That's what we got. Alright, we're gonna come out here, we're gonna talk to Throckmorton. We're gonna go talk to Throckmorton. And then we're gonna go on break. I need to stretch my legs. I found the murderer.
Mr. Throckmorton, I've encountered something.
What? I don't have all day.
Some unusual creatures. And they sure weren't friendly.
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat surprised to see you still alive. Those unsettling things appeared after the flood. I've commissioned a few studies on them, but we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive, but fortunately not immune to gunfire.
Yeah, I learned that firsthand.
Try to avoid them when possible. And when you can't, keep your weapons handy.
Mr. Throckmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
No.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
I've tracked down your son's murderer.
Where? Who is he?
I tracked the murderer down, but he was attacked by those things prowling the back alleys. And they tore him apart. It was that Innsmouther fisherman, Lewis. He was covered in your son's blood. That may have attracted the beasts.
Are you certain the body is his?
Beyond any doubt. All that's left of him is a heap of flesh and this scrap of cloth. It's from his jacket. Just ask his friends.
Alas. This was my revenge to exact, not some wild beast's. Something
Boom.
must be done.
And that's how we take care of that, guys.
Still, justice has been served. This isn't closure, but at least I know now the story. Thank you.
Mr. Throckmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Okay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
Investigating cases of insanity!
I think I'm going mad, Mr. Throckmorton. I see things, visions, and I needed to stop. I was drawn here, or misguided, or I don't know. But I believe the source of this madness is here, in Oakmont.
You're not wrong, Mr. Reed. An inexplicable hysteria spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
Yeah?
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source.
As above, so below.
So I sent men to find out.
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader, complained of them herself.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture, a sleeping giant, drowned streets, and a voice calming from the depths.
Her words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately
wanting
to find the cause.
You mentioned the flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster.
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
Yeah.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throgmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
Are you gonna go out there with her? She making all sorts of kind of laughter and...
Did I not?
Oh yeah, he did. We're gonna go to Devil's Reef first, and then we're gonna go to break. Oh shit, I forgot I have to do this. This will take me to Devil's Reef. All right, we're going to break. Alright, I'm back, chat. I'm back. I had to get me some coffee. First, I had to wait for it to finish brewing. No, I read it, pause it.
Crew of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis, brothers.
I guess I should have just kept streaming. I should have stayed here.
Never again, they say. Crew of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis, brothers.
All right. Wow. Alright, let's take a look. We're gonna swap over this Dayware. Look at that spiffy dude. Or should we do the wind coat? I kinda like the Dayware. Note from Johannesburg. We gotta loot everything, man. Loot everything. If you guys want to read those, you can go back and pause. Oop. Oh.
The door won't budge.
Keep it down. Not you. No, I'm talking about the game, period. It was a note called Keep It Down. Too many coincidences. Yay. Fireface.
Finally, you're awake. Gotta tell you, though, mister, you want to stay on here, you stop making all that noise.
Sorry, but who are you again?
You bang your head or something? I'm Victor Olmsted. I own the place. This place. The Devil's Reef Hotel.
Noise? What noise are you talking about?
I expect my guests to be respectable. Moans, chanting, all that kind of thing. It stops, all right?
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't really remember what happened, but I'll do my best.
Yeah? Well, next time it happens, you end up sleeping under the bridge like the other newcomers.
You're not exactly friendly with your guests. Aren't we the ones keeping you in business?
All these newcomers after the flood, they're stark raving mad.
What do you mean?
You can't imagine the crazy notes and books I find after they move out. Only thing they're good for is lighting the kitchen stove.
Can I have a look?
I knew it. I tell you, no one sane would be interested. And you want to take a look? Well, fine, fine. Take what you wish.
All right, guys. Let's read this note real quick. Know about the hobo signs. So the hobo sign is going to be that sign you keep seeing on like the searchables and stuff. That's what's known as the hobo sign. So like that little mark right there, that indicates hobo. A hobo sign. Basically, there are signs for like homeless people to recognize that that area is safe for them to go into. Like somebody might not be living there, or it's monster free, or something along those lines. Pause to read. Alright. That's the other hobo sign. One is for searchables and one is for like areas of interest. Alright. We really can't do anything on this because like we already Oh, I went the wrong way. Fudge. This way. Come over here to the car dealership. Okay, so maybe not that area. Nothing to loot there. Okay, we're gonna go this way. There's a fast travel point up here. I'm gonna go discover and open up. Oh. Okay, so I can't go up there and discover it yet. I went to the wrong area, apparently. This way. Wrong road. Wrong road. Newspapers and such.
The old papers are by the door. Take them and stop bothering me already.
I think you've got me confused with someone else.
Aren't you a newcomer?
Help me out here. What's the connection between newcomers and old newspapers?
It's cold sleeping in the street, and they come to collect the old newspapers for warmth.
Yeah, I guess I am a newcomer. Charles Reed, private investigator. And I also need your old newspapers. The archive, to be exact.
Ah, so you're the one who cracked the Albert Throgmorton murder case. Nice work. I'm Helen Bland. Say, can you do me a favor? Give me an exclusive interview. You won't regret it. The Oakmont Chronicle is the best newspaper for miles around.
All right, I'll be sure to make some time for you, Miss Bland.
We're not going to do that right now.
See you later.
This is the newspaper place, though. Come up top. There's stuff to search up here. Well, there normally is. Apparently not, though. Oh, yeah, this is the place that has, sometimes there are mobs up here. There are ads up here, sometimes. That one kind of hurt. I don't think I should have done that, but oh well, we jumped from there anyways. Now if we come around this way... You'll actually see newcomers digging through those old newspapers there, though. Aha! Coverside West. If I remember correctly, there's a chest someplace in here. Oh, there's a statue building here, I do believe. I guess not. I guess not. Why can't I just walk over top of this tree right here? Like, I don't know.
Stop it.
You stop it. It's gonna be a long, arduous process of opening up all the, like, areas to discover and shit. This is the police station.
Hello, officer.
Well, look who finally decided to show up. If it ain't Charles Reed, the genius that cracked the case of Albert Throgmorton. Captain Caleb Lyons at your service. What can we simpletons do to assist you, Mr. Holmes?
You and I have a problem, officer.
No. Aside from making everyone in the Oakmont Police Department look like idiots, let me be frank, newcomer. You ain't welcome. You slip up, don't cross a T or dot an I, and I'll treat you like every other criminal here.
Okay. Well, can I use the police archive in the meantime?
You can, but only because of Mr. Throgmorton's patronage. And heed me well, you're on mighty thin ice, and I'll be under it when it breaks.
Sure he will. Sometimes there's ammunition sitting on his desk right there for a full auto. that's 2 locations. There's one more location that we need to go to. And that's going to be the hospital, which is a hop and skip right on over here. Alright, hold on one moment. Alright, like I said, we still have one more location to go to, and that's going to be the hospital. And that's going to be right over here in this other area. I don't know how we got over there, but we did. Oh, we're in the wrong place. Start executing fucking civilians and shit. Yeah, beat him with a shovel to death. Here's the hospital, people. St. Mary's, I do believe that's what it is. Hospital of St. Mary. This dude's fucking nuts, though. This doctor dude.
Visitor. Hold on. Let Dr. Grant guess. A visitor. Though you are a bit pale, you don't have a headache, do you?
My head? No complaints. I'm good.
Well, you're the exception these days. We're simply overflowing with patients.
It looks like hard work in these conditions. You need a hand?
Well, yes, actually. But it may result in close contact with the wiles. Is that going to be a problem?
I'm prepared to face men.
This mission right here gives you an outfit. It's called Necromancer
See it in your
outfit.
eyes. Well, I have taken it upon myself to study the wild beasts, but need more data to confirm 2 of my hypotheses. One concerns the multi-handed creatures, and the other the vomiting humanoids.
What have you found out about the multi-handed beasts?
One of my patients saw them in his nightmares before the flood. I can't visit him, but he must know something. Here's his address.
Those hideous wretches seem almost human. But what could turn one into such a monstrosity?
Jim Bells, a patient of mine, was admitted to hospital with symptoms resembling cholera, but he turned into one of those things. Incredible. Here's the address. Find out what happened.
Bye.
All right. I have no clue what I'm doing down here, but I'm down here. I'm leaving. I hear bugs. Oh, can I not climb over that? How do I get out of here then? Oh. This way? This way. No, hey, bud. Do you not have an upstairs here? Ah, this way. This way, guys. Oh, I can't talk to her? Well, that's weird. This doesn't seem safe.
Oh, my stomach. I ain't never eaten leeches ever again, no sir.
Well, why'd you eat them in the first place, you dumb bitch? Eating leeches, dumbass. Alright. Alright, so we've been to 3 of the major locations that we'll be rotating between throughout the story. The 4th major location is over here at the Oakmont University Library. And then the City Hall will be number 5. Those are the 5 main locations where you'll be taking information. And there is an investigative part to this, like you have to investigate in order to figure out certain things, certain missions and stuff. But I think this is going to be all for stream today. Thank you everybody for coming out and watching. This is definitely a different game. We'll be streaming this one too as a majority. Yeah. Thank you guys. I love you, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.